111 mistakes beginners make when they arrive at the gym. And if you make these mistakes, you won't develop your muscles. Sometimes intermediate, advanced, at 10 years old, he does what I'm going to talk about here. If you are not a beginner, don't worry, because I'm sure you will learn a lot. Error 11, not adjusting the device. When you don't regulate the device, you die.
Cemitério de Springfield.
The adjustment of the device exists precisely to shape the device and its biomechanics, your joints, and the most anatomical position for you. In other words, if you arrive anyhow, they will imagine that Ronnie is 1.60 m tall. Dude, can you believe that one day at the gym, there was a girl this size? I said, no, I'll have to go and talk to her. She was 1.45. It's called dwarf. And what happens? Imagine, I use the device. Then she comes and uses the device without regulating it. For example, a bench press, which I will adjust here in the armpit to make it comfortable for my shoulder. When she gets here, bro, it's gonna be in her ear. That is, she will get hurt. The joints will not be in harmony. Wow, that one paid off, huh? They will not be in line with the movement of the machine. And then what will happen to you? You will die. In addition to getting hurt, you won't be able to work your muscles efficiently. Whenever the device arrives, the first thing is, you have to regulate the device. I don't know how to adjust the device. What do? Ask the teacher. Call the teacher. And then, as time goes by, you learn. It's super normal. Do you want to see something I told my teachers when I was a coordinator? Usually the gym has a gray machine, or the person who is arriving now, he takes a look. He sees a bunch of square gray iron stuff. They don't distinguish one from the other. Our job is exactly to welcome these people as if they were guides in a forest. And we take people to drink water at the fountain. Understand? To the waterfall. For the sucking. I don't trust those guides. You know, now we go to the 10. It's wanting to lift more weight than you can handle. Next, you have to do the exercise right. Then in the right exercise, you put the weight you can. There's no point in trying to put more weight on than it can handle.
Se você faz 50, eu faço 50.
And then I remember our great friend Mauricio Maduros. Technique precedes load. Don't do this. Make the technique perfect, beautiful, elegant. And then you add load as your body allows. If you don't do this, what will happen? You will do the exercise wrong. You will not develop. Why? Because you are doing an exercise that other muscle groups are using instead of the one you should be doing. And you can still get hurt. Oh, cool, right?
São 10, são 10. O dia inteiro.
And now, let's go to our 9th one. And this one is funny, huh? We're going to talk about movement technique. And if you make this mistake, you are wasting your time. Why are you throwing your workout on in the trash? Ultimately, 3 things can happen to you. You waste your time because the muscle does not develop. You get hurt. And the 3rd one?
Cemitério de Springfield.
What do you have to do? Oh, you arrived at the gym, you learn how to do the exercise in the most perfect way possible. The expert bodybuilding exerciser. This is what you have to become. You have to be the exercise nerd. You have to be the exercise nerd. If you do this, you will be moving faster towards your goal. Now we go to the 8. And wow, I see a bunch of people who aren't even beginners commenting on this too, you know? The mistake of being ashamed to ask for help. What happens a lot is, you're here, then you're going to do the exercise. So you think, man, how do I do this one? The teacher is far away, right, bro? He's helping the hotties there, man. The guys are gonna make fun of me, man. And then you do it wrong. And really, if the teacher makes fun of you, he's an asshole. Tell him to fuck off. He's the idiot. He's the one who's the imbecile, the idiot.
Você é moleque.
If you tell him to fuck off and he gets mad, tell him Lala told him to fuck off. Send it to me. I'll put it on my chest here. You can rest easy, relax. Because the teacher, the real teacher, will be more than happy to help you. When we choose physical education, we don't choose it because we like playing ball. We choose it because we like to help people develop. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Why? Otherwise, who's going to get screwed? Now, one thing you should be ashamed of is becoming the gym skunk, the one who passes by and leaves a trail of stench. It happened to Ronnie at the academy where he trains. He is called a little skunk. So, guys, we're joking, but it's true. There are fabrics that smell. Besides smelling bad, you will wear these clothes many times. So, when you wash it, it wears out. It's all faded too, hasn't it, Ronnie? Wow. So I'm going to introduce you to this t-shirt here from Insider. That I use it to go out. I use it to train. Comfortable, nice fabric. Cool feeling. No smell, no fading. When the guys told me they didn't fade, I said, here's a t-shirt that's over 6 months old. And the other shirt I took out of the package today, just now. So I ask you now, which is which? Which is new and which is old? Let's do the poll here now. Put it in the comments. Don't steal it, okay? This one here, look. This is the old shirt, right? 6 months. I don't know which is which. In other words, cool t-shirt, fits well, doesn't smell and doesn't fade. And you have a Lala discount coupon. right? Click the link below. Ask for it and you will be surprised by the quality of the guy's work. The next mistake, because I've already lost count. There are a lot of mistakes that people make. You are commenting. You will stop commenting on this now. It's the guys being in a hurry. This person thinks that in a week, a month, he will be big, and it won't. So what can happen? Then the person thinks, this shit is not for me, and she abandons it, and it's for you too. You will get a lot of results. Things will turn out great. So what do you have to think about? The shoulder press will happen at a speed of X. You have to proceed with caution. Training is not magic. We are teachers, not wizards. Now another mistake that is very common. This one will definitely hurt you because your body is not prepared for it. What is the error? Train too much. Because you get there and then do some training. Do it here. Look, the teacher says, look, you're going to do it here. Look, 3 series. Then you make 3. You see that the muscle increases. The muscle gives a little pump like this. Then I'll make 1 more. Why? To look beautiful. It gets swollen, gives muscular erection. Since I'm stronger, then the feeling you will have is that it is bigger, because yes, it is bigger. Your body, intelligently, what did it do? Pectoral. It's working hard. I'm going to send more blood there to help. And he sends more blood. And that's what we call muscle pump. The muscle becomes more filled with blood. We call it a muscular erection here. You said, teacher, I was watching some videos there. What is muscle erection? Important. Send it to us. Tag me there. Lercio Wifandani. That I will repost. Let's repost it generally. Everyone we will repost. Then you have the muscular erection. You get excited because the muscle is full. And then you do another series. Soon you'll be doing a much bigger workout than we did. Your body basically responds to a theory called the stress theory. The stress theory says the following. If the stimulus is weak, it does not cause adaptation. If the stimulus is strong, and the stimulus is your training. If the stimulus is strong, it causes adaptation. Beauty, you look great, you look cool, you look handsome, you look cool. If you're a girl, you look hot. If the stimulus is too strong, causes damage. You get hurt. You go too far. Then do exactly what the teacher said. Calm down, calm down. Things are happening. As you stimulate it, it will grow. Now let's go to our top 5. So, I want to hear from you now, bro. What mistakes are you making? Put it below. It's super useful for us to get to know you too, right? Our top 5 list is lack of consistency. What will make you super developed is what? Be consistent in training. You train and you develop. Keep training and developing. Guys who are just starting out, then they train for 2-3 days and 1 is left. In the second week, there is already a shortage of more. This is going to be a real joke. Do it like this. Look, start training and keep training. Regardless of what's happening, it has to become your everyday life. Then you will start to get better results with each workout, each week, each day. Now we go to the top 4. This is a mistake that, in fact, everyone makes. I do sometimes. To avoid making this mistake, you have to be quick. Do you want to see something? For example, here I am, relaxed, I'm training. So who will show up in a little while? Leandro Twin. It arrived. We started talking about some things and such. We're planning some videos for you. What happened to rest time? Okay, I'm back to training, man. I did a series. In a little while I'll be here relaxed. Pacolop will show up. Oh, Pacho, and such. I don't know what. There won't be a video for you with Pacho either. So what happened to the rest time? And then you already understand. It's the rest between sets you're talking about. It is the rest between sets. So, the rest time between sets. You did 1 set. You won't rest for another. So, this rest, it has to be calculated. Otherwise, you will start to lose performance from your training. Now our top 3 on the list. A mistake you may be making is spending money on multiple supplements. Just start training. She already. Go to the supplement store and say, no, I need one of these. I need one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Guys, bro, I'm always here talking to you about iridium. He will tell you, buy supplement, buy iridium. But that's not what will solve your problem. Many beginners don't even need to take supplements. You spend a lot of money, and sometimes people say, no, I'll buy you this hydrolyzed whey here, XPTO, you'll buy it. The most expensive. Pay $400 for a pot of whey protein. When I compete, I use iridium concentrate. Like, bro, I don't know, 120 Brazilian reals. No need. No need. Just eating better will make you feel good. But the mistake here is not just spending money. People are fooled by this. Do you think this will solve the problem? And what hurts is that you fool yourself. So you spend a lot of money, take all that shit, make expensive pea, full of protein, because your body won't absorb it there. Not at the moment yet. And then you get sad. Then you got sad. What happened? Stopped training. Lack of consistency. And the top 2 on the list is something that doesn't make much sense. And then the person says, well, man, I messed up. And then I'm going to do some training at the building's gym. Or I'll do some cardio to lose some weight, then I'll come back. What do you mean? Dude, the gym is for training and people want to improve their physique before going to the gym. Then the person says, no, I'm going to slim down first. Then she can't even lose weight and doesn't even go back to the gym. Keep going, fat girl. And I'll tell you that I've already made that mistake. It happens. You're embarrassed to start out being too skinny. There are people who are ashamed. And I understand. Think like this. Look, I was not only a teacher for many years, but I was a coordinator for many years. So I understand that academia, in a way, is a somewhat inhospitable environment for those who are starting out. But really, people, life is like this. It's much more comfortable and pleasant to stay in your mother's womb than to go out and find this shit we call the world. And in the end, as Nietzsche says, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. So as we already want to get even more fun, we're going and it will be good. The teacher will welcome you. There are always cool people who welcome the black people. Most of the time, people are welcoming. Most of the time, the crowd is super welcoming. There's another asshole you tell to fuck off and say it was me. It's all right. Top one. In fact, this top one. If you go into the gym right now, 50 people you're training with, if you have one. That's right, that's a lot. It is beginner, advanced, elder, master of wizards. Mind and muscle connection. It works like this. Look, imagine that your brain, it sends an electrical signal through your spinal cord. The spinal cord is that thing that runs down the middle of the back. And then, through that one there, it reaches the muscle in a little wire. We call it a neuron. But it reaches the muscle and then it goes right in the muscle. It's a muscle that contracts. The mind-muscle connection is you optimizing this consciously through thought. What happens? You go for a chest exercise. What do you have to be focused on? In the beans you left on the stove? So the mind and muscle connection is you being conscious of what you are doing. It's not about you doing an exercise, talking to a friend, watching a soap opera. Damn, man, I've seen that before. People exercising, using their cell phones together. I say, hey, bro. I almost call Lala demonized because mess with me. If you do this, what will you do? You will optimize the work. Instead of working the muscle, like, I don't know, 50%, 60%, which is what you do here, just in the movement, you go to 80%, 90%. I want 100%, blah, blah. Yes, 100%. It's not possible to reach 100%, only in cases of life or death. And then you will be able to activate another muscle. Activating one more muscle, what happens? You stimulate more hypertrophy. Stimulating more hypertrophy, what happens? Handsome naked. Get to your goal faster. We are giving you the right direction. And to get you going in the right direction, dressing well. Remember that Insider and the discount coupon are below. Take advantage. You'll dress well, you'll pay less, and you'll also give me some credit, right? Now here, look. What do you have? The myths, the 10 myths of bodybuilding. You can't fall for that here, bro. And many people fall into innocence. There are a lot of things, man, that people thought worked. Many people still think it works. No, bro, it doesn't work. But there are still a lot of people who teach this. So click here now so you don't fall for that, bro.